Hey guys, my name is Jess McDonald. It's the 11th of July today, and you are tuned into my Top 5 show where I bring you my 5 favorite things that happened in the whole gaming week. Let's get going. If you're keen for Destiny, the game, not the concept, then you'd probably be interested in all the details that dropped about the title this week. You can find the nitty-gritty on GameSpot, but we've heard that the beta, which launches July 17 on PlayStation, will be made available to Xbox systems on July 23. Activision and Bungie also announced the $35 Destiny Expansion Pass, which gives you access to 2 expansions, packed with new story missions, co-op activities, and multiplayer arenas, as well as new weapons and gear. You'll save $5 off the DLC if you get the pass, so take that or leave it. There are also 3 collector's editions ranging from $90 to $150 with different bits and pieces, from DLC content to a fancy replica of Ghost that lights up and talks. If all this DLC talk has you miffed, then you're probably going to want to have a word with Ubisoft, who've said that gamers are now pretty accepting of the feature. VP of Digital Publishing Chris Early has told Games Industry International that when it comes to DLC, such as in Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, there was no resistance. Maybe there were 12 guys somewhere who said something, but whatever, as a whole, there wasn't a problem. Early is referring to Time Saver DLC packs, which unlock resources and hidden locations to speed up your play. He went on to speak generally about the somewhat controversial feature, explaining, DLC is pretty much accepted. Season Pass is pretty much accepted. Now it's interesting when you start to think of Season Pass as a service pass. For our Season Pass holders, I know we hold events for them specifically, so it's a little bit more than just DLC content, so there's an evolution going on there. Apparently, a bunch of PS4 owners have never played The Last of Us. Well, I hear you say that's because The Last of Us isn't out on PS4 yet. Perhaps a little more accurately, apparently a bunch of PS4 users never owned a PS3. A lot of you have been asking why anyone would buy an HD remaster of a game they've played, but according to Sony, it makes sense for a lot of gamers who never got around to it. Sony exec Josh Walker told MCV it would be almost unfair for all our new fans to never play a game like this. While we're on the topic of remastering games, it seems that Uncharted may be the next on the chopping block. The chopping block being the platform for improving and remastering games. Okay, that whole chopping block metaphor was a poor choice. PlayStation Worldwide Studios boss Shuhei Yoshida has said that people may have missed the Uncharted series, which makes it a good candidate for an HD remaster. At the same time, he told Eurogamer he doesn't want to flood the market with remakes, but it's something they will continue to consider where it's appropriate. And now for my favorite thing that happened this week, 16 whole minutes of sweet Dragon Age Inquisition footage. The video is an alpha build, but we get to see the freaking enormous and lovely looking game world, NPCs, combat, and some epic dragon fighting, because, you know, Dragon Age. The video is narrated by creative director Michael Laidlaw and, among other things, shows off the tactical approach you can take to combat and focus abilities, which let the player slow down time in order to hit your opponents harder and with more accuracy. Be sure to check out the meaty video on GameSpot for way more gameplay tidbits. And now for your question of the day. Let me know your opinion on what Ubisoft says about DLC. Are you generally a fan, or can you do without? This week on site, check out our features on what you can expect from No Man's Sky, find out my picks for games you should get around to completing on The Gist, and Skyrim mods highlight superhero chicks in Tamriel. That is it from me this week. Thanks for tuning in and leaving me your opinions, and I will see you again on Monday.